A Dunedin refugee advocate has set up her own support centre for the city's Syrian families because she says not enough is being done to help them. At least 200 people from Syria have been resettled in the southern city in the past 18 months, the biggest influx of migrants there in more than 2 decades. But Fifi Harris says practical help is missing and Dunedin needs a permanent solution. Here's our Otago Southland reporter, Ian Telfer.
When the first Syrians arrived in April last year, Dunedin rolled out the red carpet. The airport was full with supporters and the Red Cross was overrun with volunteers wanting to help. But a refugee advocate, Fifi Harris, says 18 months later, not enough is being done.
I feel, and they feel the Syrian. They feel there is a gap. And they feel after 12 months, they don't have other people to help them and stand up for them. This is why I decided to have this refugee center. And I'm trying to do my best for them. And as long as they're happy, I'm happy for that.
So in a small room at Community House, Ms Harris is beginning a drop-in centre for refugees to help them find work and training and sort out the basics of life in their new country. One family she's helping is that of Mustafa Alo. He came from Aleppo about 6 months ago with his wife and 8 children. Mr Alo says his children are very happy, but he's finding it hard to get a job and learn English.
Language different and no have a job is very problem for me.
The last big influx to Dunedin was Vietnamese and Cambodian refugees in the late 80s and early 90s, so the city has little ongoing support. Mr Alo switches to Arabic to explain why he thinks Dunedin needs a refugee centre.
أكيد هذا المركز اللي عم تعمليه كتير منيح هو لأن
This center is important and it's good for the refugee to have it because the Red Cross have 12 months and they don't have any other place, and this is help them with this center with different things and help the family and find a place. If they have some issue, they have a place to go.
The Red Cross's Rachel O'Connor says the Syrian families have typically got 12 months of government-funded support, but the community has to take over after that. She says Dunedin's a new resettlement centre and the refugees have had to build a Syrian community where there was very little before. But she denies the Red Cross or the city have dropped the ball.
No, I think Dunedin has become one of what we would kind of call almost a gold standard settlement location, and all that's happening, I think, at the moment is the city's starting to experience what kind of year 2 looks like, and I have no doubt that, you know, the city rose to this amazing response for year 1. And I've just got no doubt that they're going to rise to the occasion for kind of what year 2 and 3 kind of look like.
Fifi Harris says that might be, but right now things are tough and she's not getting the backup she would in other settlement cities.
I took the model of Nelson and I started thinking about it and build it up how I can do that. And this is why I came up with this idea. Somebody have to do it. It's time to do it.
Fifi Harris says she hopes to meet the Dunedin City Council later this month to try to get some long-term help. I o te pōti, mō te hōtaka o te ahiahi, ko Ian Telfer, aho.